Good morning, guys. This is Devotional Friday. Now, I have been looking through the New Testament and trying to find a specific day that Christ was born. You can't find it. The Bible itself gives no actual day to the birth of Christ. Now, keep in mind, when Christ was born, Jerusalem was Judea, not Israel. It was not Israel. It was Judea. It was born in Nazareth, in Galilee. There is no specific date, because the Julian calendar had the equinox as March 5th, 25th. That would put his birth in March, in the spring. Now, there are some people that believe he was born in the late summer to early fall. Now, I've thought long and hard about this for the last couple of years. When you really look at how Christianity spread, people like Constantine, Emperor Constantine of the Byzantine era, he knew in order to get people to convert to Christian, to accept Christ as their Savior, he was going to have to include their pagan holidays, like winter solstice, which would put the birth of Tammuz, not Christ, at December 25th. Now, my question to you is, what if we've been celebrating the wrong day? What if we've been celebrating the birth of Christ on the wrong day? I know it's a lot to take in. It was a lot for me to take in. I mean, hey, I'm 2 years out and I'm still struggling with that ideal. But look at the area that he would have been born in and the supposed time he would have been born in. Well, let's look and see what the weather is in the Middle East desert this time of year, okay? Alright, let's pull that up. It would have been raining, which means it would have been nearly impossible to travel through wet snow on a donkey. It would have been terrible. To try and travel. Now, let's look at what the weather, at least during the summer, is. Well, they only have really winter and summer in the Middle East. But it's kind of a joke, you know. I mean, the climate is hot. It would be easier to travel on a donkey or on foot. So yeah, what if we are celebrating Christmas in the wrong time of year? That would mean that everybody that follows the Jehovah's Witness, they don't celebrate his birth until later in the year. Because under the Julian calendar, which he would have been born under, March 25th was a new year. It was at winter solstice. I'm going to go let him in the bed. I'm back. Now, they would have been getting closer to a time that they could easily travel if they traveled after March. So into August. It would have been a lot easier to travel. Hotter, yes. Definitely hotter. But the traveling would have been easier. They would have been able to go from Nazareth, Galilee, down to Bethlehem, Judea. Because there was no Israel anymore. It's really something to think about. Now, am I going to change today? I don't know. Maybe in the future, we might. But for right now, Christmas, no matter what time of the year it is, should be focused on Christ. Shouldn't be focused on the tree, the pagan trees. Shouldn't be focused on gifts. It should be focused on his birth and the significance of his birth, which was the salvation of humanity. This year, my daughter and I sat down and I told her I was going to give 3 gifts, a representation of the 3 gifts Christ received. He received myrrh, frankincense, and gold. I thought her eyes were going to roll back and she heard gold. Then I explained, no, you're not getting gold. No, you're getting 3 gifts that represent those 3 gifts. Myrrh would have been affordable, cheap. Frankincense would have been about middle of the road. Gold would have been very expensive. So, you get a cheap gift, middle of the road gift, and an expensive gift. There you got it. Now, people go into crazy amounts of debt for this holiday. My cousin's granddaughter, Alicia, put a proposal on the table for family members to look at thrift stores for gifts. To look at like Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar, these things, these places. Salvation Army, Goodwill, just any thrift store. Because money's tight. The birth of Christ should not be about money. It should be about what his life represented. We no longer celebrate Easter. Ishtar. It's a pagan holiday. I won't celebrate it. And again, we do not know for a fact it happened in April. So, my challenge to you is to think about this. What do you think? You think maybe he was born in summer? I mean, we know they lied to us about everything else. This is the gift of being awake, of having the grace of God, having the grace of his Holy Son, Jesus Christ, is you can think. You think clearly. You can look at things and analyze how do they make sense. Do they make sense? If not, why? You can go through the who, what, where, when, why, and how. And you sort it out for yourself. I will see you guys on Sunday.